Hey, KIC here. Welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. Oh, I guess I can turn that one off, huh? It's done. Good. Well, perfect. I'm grabbing a bunch of metal because we're going to be heading over to the, I was going to say the beach house, the lake house today. This one's more of a beach house than that one, I think. I'm going to grab, I don't want to take all the metal, so I'm going to go ahead and dump some of that off in there. That seems like maybe that'd be a good place to have some additional metal. I think 300 will be sufficient for right now. We're going to grab Skyline and we're going to just cruise over the countryside here. And as we're flying, I'm just trying to keep an eye open for any large birds walking on the ground that might look like they're ready to strike fear and terror into all of those who are around. And I don't know, maybe there aren't any around. I'm not really sure. It doesn't seem like there are, so whatever. We won't worry about it too much. Here we are, coming into the lake house, and we need to just kind of get back to some of the stuff I've been ignoring in the last couple of episodes because we've been so preoccupied with Gigantosauruses and Quetzals and that sort of thing. And here, I don't like where I landed you. Let me get you onto the platform where you belong. There you go, that's a little better, I think. And now you're kind of in the way. Oh, good. I can walk right under you. I wasn't sure. So let me grab all of that from you, and we're going to drop all of that into this guy right here, and then we can dump all the cementing paste, because obviously I brought a little extra. We still have some more in the smithy over here, so we can, we can bust open a little more cementing paste if we need to. But I thought today we should at least look into kind of getting this closed off and at least a semi-proper building. I'd like to do something other than wood floors. I don't know if that means metal floors everywhere. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on how I feel about that. It's just kind of, it's all coming together rather haphazardly as I look at things. But let's go ahead and queue up some walls. We are going to need some additional walls. Looks like I have one right there. So if we go to structures, metal, let's do a glass metal door frame for one. We need one of those. And then we need to probably do some additional glass metal walls. So we'll do a couple of those. And what do you take? Yeah, you need a bunch of cementing paste and crystal. That's kind of inconvenient because I don't have a whole lot of additional crystal, I don't think. And not to mention I don't have a whole lot of cementing paste. Wow, those... sorry, I was just kind of stunned there for a second, taking a look at what the foundations cost. Those are really expensive. Wow, okay, whatever. It's not a big deal. I mean, it really isn't. It's just a matter of time. That's really all it comes down to. So we're going to put a door frame down right there. That's kind of a nice door frame. I like the look of that. And we will need... Nope, wrong one. We're going to need a wall right up here. There we go. That looks good right there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That looks fine. I really wish I would have done maybe a curved wall over here instead of this corner. But then again, I can see out of this, whereas... this I can't really see out of. I mean, there's a window right here, so I can see out of that. Sorry, Blasco. I'll put that away. That probably wasn't very nice. I'm sorry, buddy. In fact, here, let me take that. I appreciate that. What do you have on you these days? You have some boots. I don't know why you're carrying those around. And I guess I appreciate it and all. Wow. You guys have a lot of spoiled stuff on you, don't you? Oh, yeah, look at that. If I need more narcotics, that's where I'm going. I actually have a better saddle to throw on our unnamed Spinosaurus, who I'm still convinced is going to die the moment I try and take him out to fight with anyone. So that's kind of why I haven't done that just yet. I should probably get him a whole boatload of experience before I actually take him out and do anything. I should mention, too, in the last episode, I shot a grappling hook right there against the wall, and I said you can retrieve them. Nope, I'm wrong. You can't. You just crouch, and that will get rid of the hook so that you are no longer holding it. But you can't actually retrieve them, so my apologies, my misstatement. I'm sure since I'm not recording this hours after that video posted that someone has already corrected me. I would be surprised if I haven't been corrected on that, just because that's the way the internet works. So we're going to go ahead and close this off, even though it's going to be a bit of a pain for me, because now it means I really do have to kind of go through the doorways, which, whatever. I mean, that's what they're there for, so I guess I shouldn't complain. And then let's go ahead and make a couple of doors. We can craft 2 of those guys up, so we'll do that. That's going to give me enough to finish at least the wall off right here. And then I think what we're going to talk about doing, since I'm not 100% sure how I want to do this building, what I'd like to do is just kind of put some wood stuff down as a placeholder. So let's go ahead and put a door down. You're going to go... wrong one. You're going to go right there. Oh, look at that. That is nice. I really do like that. This glass metal set should be added to the main game. I'm sorry. I think it's nice enough that it would fit right in with the standard game. That looks so good. That really does. I mean, look at this. Hold on. Let's just take a step back. Look at that. Okay, is it the best design thing? Absolutely not. And then, yeah, you get the corner that kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, not a sore thumb, a sore thumb, because it's just a lot of metal and I don't actually have a window in it just yet. In fact, here, let's go ahead and maybe we should look at that. Do I have window in here? Because I think we should probably put that window in window frame, but not window. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up our engrams. We do have some points to spend, not many. So glass metal wall, glass metal door. I'm looking for glass metal window. So I don't have metal window. That's going to be the problem. And if I don't have metal window, next I don't have reinforced window. And if I don't have reinforced window, wow. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be more points than I can spend. That's 10. That is 18, so that's 28, 32. I guess I can do it, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it right now. I might just put a crummy window in there. Let's see, what can I make? Can I make a crummy window? I need some wood, some thatch, and some fiber here. Let's do that. I'm not really willing to spend those engram points right this second. I would like to hold on to those just in case. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't need anything, but just in case. Okay, there's some fiber. Take care of that guy. Oh, we need to make a new axe, because I have that blueprint from the last episode, too. I think I just... Hello, you. You look like the abominable snowman. Don't kill me. Okay, just making sure. We should probably tame one of those guys, too. Just kind of saying. That one, maybe not that one, just because it's really low level. But we should probably tame one of those as well. So let's go ahead and chop a tree down over here. Yeah, I know, I run really far away, but I do that because these things will respawn because I'm far enough away from where I have placed another structure. So I don't have to worry about, you know, getting rid of my resources here and then they're not coming back. So that's why I do that. That's all it is. Let's go and grab some more thatch. Come on. You know you want to. And we're going to grab a little more over here too. Okay, that's good enough for now. Although, come to think of it, I should probably grab some more wood too. Sorry, I'm just thinking here. I did say that I would kind of like to just put a bunch of wooden stuff down just to kind of get a feel for where we're going with things. So let me grab a bunch of wood. It is nice being able to carry a fair amount. I do have a pretty high weight capacity. I mean, not that it's, you know, super duper high or anything like that. It's really not, but it's reasonably high. And we can go ahead and grab some of this stuff. That way I can get some fibers. I don't have a sickle on me, or of course, yes, I could use that to get a ton of fiber, but with my increased pickup settings, I figure this really goes fast enough. There's no need for the sickle. It's such a situational use anyway that I'm really fine with kind of doing this. It only takes a minute or two. It's not like it's a huge deal. I mean, yeah, sure, the sickle would cut that down into a matter of seconds, and I'd have hundreds and hundreds of fiber in my inventory right away, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. We're pretty much done here. That's fine. And then here, just because, let me just go ahead and use those guys right there, and then we'll use those guys right there. Come on, almost done. And then as we are running here, I can go ahead and blast number 9. Hello, Pachycephalosaurus. How are you today? Here we go. Now I don't need to eat, I don't need to drink, and I dropped a little bit of weight, just like that. Oh. Thank you very much. I'll take that. You're stuck on a tree, aren't you? Here, let me help you out here. There you go. Run, my friend. Run. I don't know if it's just the location or if it's the mods I'm using or what the case is, but I've said this before, but it really does seem like I have a lot more dinosaurs out in the wild that are just stuck. Stuck in whatever the case may be. Trees, rocks. Well, I guess really it's just trees, but it just seems like I find a lot of them that are stuck, and I don't really know why that's the case. You said, I don't know, is that mod? Is that something else? I really, truly, I don't know. Now, I probably could have taken some of that wood and just created doors and ceilings and all that stuff, and that would have been an absolutely good use because then I could, you know, collect more so I can make stuff, but whatever. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and slap this window into place. Look at that. I hit number 7 without bringing up my shotgun. Go me. Oh, that sticks out like a sore thumb. Oof. Man, I thought this stuff stuck out like a sore thumb. Pause. There it goes. Yeah, look at that. That really sticks out like a sore thumb. We're just going to leave that open outward. I like that a little better outward, I think, than I do inward. That's going to look much better when I actually get around to putting a glass one in place. But like I said, I don't want to spend all my engram points just yet. I might get a few here because I think we're going to be really close to a level. Let's just take a look. 4 or 7. We probably won't get one today, but we might. Okay, so let me just take a quick look around here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do one more door frame. That needs to go right there. So let's go ahead and take care of that. We're going to do, assuming I still have the requisite parts, we're going to do a metal... let's do door frame first. We'll go ahead and craft that, and then we'll do a door. So that's pretty much exhausted our cementing paste. We don't really have the materials needed to make anything else, so it's kind of a shame that, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and put you down right there, and then number 5. I'm intentionally putting everything down from the same side just to make sure it all matches. I don't think I have enough to make a wall, do I? Wrong one. I don't even know what's in that box. I should probably stop and take a look. Metal wall. I don't have enough to make a wall. I do have some cementing paste in here. I mentioned in the last episode, this is where I pulled the cementing paste from to make the gravestone for Red Baron. So, you know, I have some extra there. I just don't want to use all of it. That's kind of stuff that I'm using for other things. Granted, I'm not using it right now, so it's not like I really need it right this second. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. So we have 2 full stories, 2 full levels, 2 full height, I don't know, however you want to say it, of glass. Feeling pretty good about that. So, you know, we can't get out now. We are totally stuck in here, aside from doors. Obviously, doors. And I really do like this now. That's nice. I really do feel a little bit better about this. I would really like to make this a much larger landing zone, but that's going to require some pillars. So maybe we should do that today instead. I've talked about doing that. Do I have wooden pillar? Not that wood is the best choice, but considering where we're at, this is not going to be a bad idea to do wood, I don't think. I mean, that Carno didn't... The Carno in yesterday's episode, it didn't really... It's right at the end of the episode. I should have used the grappling hook. I kind of said that, but I wasn't quite sure how the grappling hook worked. Ow! So I wasn't overly excited about using it in that moment, but... wow, actually, a grappling hook would really be helpful right now, come to think of it. But the Carno didn't really attack anything, per se. Oh, that sun. Can I attach you? Oh, I kind of can. Okay, so let's try that. Let's... Okay, I'm trying to get my timing right. There we go. So let's go ahead and grab another one of these. So that's 3 of them. I just made 6 at a guess. 4, 5, and last one, 6. Look at that. I called that 6 exactly. So let's just go ahead and run back up, and I really don't need the shotgun. I might need the axe again. Here, let's go ahead and make a ceiling. Not a veiling, or a veiling. I'm going to make a ceiling. We're just going to do 1. That'll be fine for right now. This is just for testing purposes. I haven't really truly tried to do any of this stuff, so I don't really know how well this will work. How about you? What are you? Ah, you went behind the rock. Whatever. I was just curious. I thought maybe I should consider getting a Daimo or, you know, setting up a Daimo army, but, you know, we don't need to do that. Okay, so number 5. So theoretically, we have a pillar. Well, there's no theory. There it is. You can see it butting up through the floor there. Oh, look at that. Yep. That's exactly what I needed. See? There we go. We can't add any additional ceilings over here, but we can add them over here. So let's fill in that spot right there, because that is one of the big ones I want to fill in. That just kind of bugged me to have it there like that. And I can now go out wider, which is good, because I can go out wide right there. So I could go out wide right there, and I'm intentionally not, because that gets in the way of things. And I don't think I want to go any wider on this side, but I do want to go out further, so that's fine. We can go ahead and do that. And here, let's just go ahead and queue up another one. No sense waiting. And then I think that's going to be the last of my materials. I cannot make any more wood. But look at that. We've actually increased the range on our platform. That actually goes out a little bit. I would like to get it to the point where it goes all the way out to the water's edge, I think. Just because I'm thinking, okay, so we have this guy right here. This is Skyline. Skyline, she's a pretty big bird. She's pretty good size. In fact, here, let's just, for a moment, let me just kind of play around here. Coming in for a landing. I'm just, doing some quick testing to see how this is going to work. She's pretty good size if I'm coming in on this side right here. Look at that. I kind of landed right in the middle, and that still gives me enough, more than enough, that I can kind of walk around and not feel like I'm going to fall to my death. That's a pretty significant improvement, I think. So let's go ahead and grab some more wood. We need to grab some more wood. Hello, Parasaurus. How are you doing today? What do I have for materials on me? I still have a bunch of thatch. I still have a bunch of fiber, so we only need wood. That makes life a little easier. Only need to collect one thing. Let's go a little further out just to be on the safe side. You will qualify. 32 wood for that guy. This spindly little thing can give me some more wood. Yeah, I really do like how the palm trees will give you just as much wood as these gigantic things. Whatever, I'm not complaining about it, don't get me wrong. It's one of those things I've long found to be interesting. So we're going to queue up some more ceilings. That way I can use some of that wood right away. That'll free up a little bit of inventory space, of course. And then I'm going to need enough to make some more pillars. So let's go ahead and grab a bunch to make some pillars here. No, I do have... no, I didn't make... I only made 6, right? I didn't make 12 pillars. I only made 6. Okay, so let's do pillar. Craftables. Go to pillar. And then we can do 4 of those. That's fine for now. We're going to need 2 more. Okay, and then we'll grab these guys. And then I feel like I should probably get another couple trees just to be safe. We are starting to get to the point where this is a little dangerous to go out too much further. Some of the big things can't get in here just because, they're too big, they don't fit. But otherwise, there is bad stuff to be found in here. It's not like it's all safe. I can make 2 more ceiling tiles. That's probably enough. I'm going to grab a little more wood just because I could use a little more. And then we'll grab 1 more tree. And you would be a scorpion, which would give me a little bit of... Let's put that ceiling tile away. You could go ahead and hook me up with some chitin, which I would like. There you go. Thank you very much. Let's... I don't remember which one do I want. Do I want to chop you up? Just out of curiosity, what do I need for that? I don't remember, so I'm just going to take that so I can read that later, since I don't feel like looking at the wiki at the moment. Because I am going to need to make some mind wipe. There we go. Yeah, that was the right one. I wanted a bunch of chitin, not meat. Good. Perfect. That'll actually give me some additional cementing paste. Perfect. This is working out well. Let's go place some pillars, and then we can pretty much call it an episode. Come on! Jump for your money! Alright, Skyline, how's it going over there? If I just test this... Oh... Yeah, I can jump out pretty far right now. Did they add the different size fish yet? I don't remember. Maybe they did. Hey, you. You're going to get a lot of attention if you don't stop that. Here, let's put that one away. Look at that. Mega Piranha out of water. Come on. I need you to get closer to me. I think the 1.4 was the new sized fish. I believe they did add that. That's actually the wrong tool. There we go. That's the correct tool. So let's go ahead and place some pillars now. Number 7. And then we're going to put the pillars right under there, which means I need to jump and get my timing correct. There we go. And then that one looks like that connected on there just fine. Got to back up a little bit because otherwise it looks like sometimes I want to place the pillar exactly where one already is, and that's no good. There we go. So we have built our little support base, which, man, I talked about doing that a while ago, didn't I? See, I finally get around to things that I say I'm going to do. It just takes me a while, that's all. We're probably going to need a little staircase up here. Something along those lines. I feel like that would be a good addition. So let's go ahead and do some ceiling tiles now that we can. How far out can we go? I'm just kind of curious now. I definitely want to go further out, so... wrong one. Let's cube some more of these. We'll just do 2 more because we need to call it an episode, believe it or not. It is that time already. So I can't go out right there, but I can go out right there. So I need to do another pillar probably right there, and then that'll let me fill in the sides over there. And I already said we don't want to go any further out to this particular direction, so we're good there. And we might even be fine with that one not being able to be built and just call it a day. I don't know. Let's go ahead and put that guy away for now because I think we're done with it. So there we go. We need to make at least 1 more pillar, I think, on this side. That'll be fine that way. Uh-oh, that's going to hurt. That way I can at least kind of connect that. I'd like to get all the way across, so we could do another pillar right there, and I think that's going to allow us to get all the way across onto the wood, or onto the stone, rather. And then we're going to be able to go out another space or so, and I think that's going to be plenty for a Quetzal, because that's really what needs to be able to land up there, because at some point I really do need to get one and get a big Quetzal platform base going. So that's what we're going to leave it, is right there. And yeah, I know I still have this big empty spot right here, but that's intentional. That's just the way it's going to be. So I will catch you on another one. Don't forget to thumbs up, thumbs down. Do consider subscribing if you have not already. And I will see you then. Thanks for watching. See you later.